Hi everybody, welcome. This is Oracle Mystique, the Avatar High Priestess, Master of the Four Elements, brought back to restore balance of the unbalanced ones tuning in. So we're going to get into really messages from Spirit and see what's going on, what you need to know through this this new moon in Cancer, and things you may need to do, and just see whatever comes out for you guys. So we're just going to hop right into it. This will also be on my YouTube as well. All right, 2 cards and bottom of the deck for me, Spirit. What do we have for my collective? What do we have for my collective? Okay. First, we have Vishvamata. One more, please. One more. One more, Spirit. One more for my collective. What we have? One more. Oh, it said 2. Never mind. But I use this one at the bottom of the deck. So we have Lalita Tripura Sundari. And then we have Dharma of Kali. So we're going to get the meaning of these messages. Hello, hello. Welcome in. This will be on my YouTube, just FYI, so you'll never miss anything. This is all going to be a collective message from Spirit. So if this aligns to you, make sure you give it likes, make sure you follow, and make sure you share. All right, so Vishvamata. With her protection, even significant uncertainty does not need to be wrought with despair. There is a pathway that can shift our devastation into a palatable and experience of being protected and guided through difficulty. Trust where you're being led. Grace shall come from this. So you're being told to trust the process, and you're going through a transformation. And then throughout this, you're going to develop confidence and undertake some challenging tasks, but it doesn't mean that you won't prosper. Like, failure isn't an option. Although you are going to learn how to be better, don't overly overthink that it's for the worst. You're being prepared for something and being prepared for something great. So you are going to overcome whatever trials you're going through. And trust and believe, it's not forever. It's just a little moment just for preparation. So right now, you guys are being prepared. All right, Lalita Tripura Sundari. So we have, with luminous grace, she plays her ways into our hearts, softening the hardness and despair, awakening the remembrance of light, of love, of joy. No matter what you have experienced, your heart shall be cleansed and released from ugliness, sorrow, and pain. Negative karmic legacies will be cleared away. Our divine sister goddess invites you to recognize her golden restorative beauty shining within your heart. Cultivate that which is worthy of such beauty. For this, your essential nature gracefully release all else with dignity. So, this is saying that it's a reminder of your practices, remember of your scriptures, mantras, but make sure you don't feel like you're ever in competition with anybody as well. Although we have darkness at times within us, it can always be cleansed and be restored to light and be restorative as light. So remember, you're not in competition with anybody. You are you, and you shine in your own way, in ways that not a lot of people are going to understand. So remember your luminous light. All right, last one for you guys, collective, for this part of the deck. Dharma of Kali. Her every action is infused with loving purpose. Every challenge and every opportunity in your life exists by her divine design. Her spiritual intelligence is within your heart. When you trust with your integrity and proceed according with the soul's values, you are trusting and empowering her to be at the cause in your life. Everything that is happening is part of how your prayers are being answered. A new order is established. You're being led into it. So as I said before, this is preparing you guys for what you guys have been asking for. So it is going to come with trials. It is going to come with lessons, but it is not forever. You're just being prepared for what you're asking for and what you're trying to manifest. So all these hardships, they're just preparation. Don't see it as obstacles or setbacks. There are times you are going to be set back though, but this is really just trying to make you process what's going on and making sure you're restoring your faith within yourself and the divine around you. All right, what do we have? Make sure you guys, I appreciate your likes. Follow me if you feel like I'm the reader for you. And make sure you share. Make sure you share this live. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, we have childlike expression. So you guys are being called to tap into your inner child. Maybe you guys have children, and maybe if you guys can learn from your children, they're the closest things to God. So right now, make sure you start playing with your inner child. Start having more fun, having more joy, and just enjoy the simple things. You realize kids, they get amazed over the most simplest things. It doesn't have to be extravagant. So whatever taps in and excites that inner child, start tapping into that. Or if you guys have children, you can learn from your children. All right, we have spiritual practice. So we did talk about it with Lalita Tripuda Sundari. Again, this will be on my YouTube so you guys can rewatch. Tap into your spiritual practices and your mantras. And bottom of the deck, divine support. So you guys are strongly supported by the divine. Like everything that you're asking for, you're being prepared. You get prepared through challenges. You get prepared through lessons, through people, through yourself. This is all really just setting you up for your success. Don't ever feel like you're being set back or everything's against you. It's working for you. Okay, let me see. Next deck we'll use 2 cards in the bottom of the deck, please, Spirit. 2 cards in the bottom of the deck. Oh, it said 3. But I'll do one of these at the bottom. I like doing mine in numerical order. So bottom of the deck, we have Sri Krishna. We have Lakshmi. If you guys don't know, I love Lakshmi. I have her tatted right here in Hindi Sanskrit with the owl. And I have her right here. And I also have her a figurine on my altar. Her and Ganesha. And then I have Nityananda Prabhu. So Sri Krishna, this is the supreme god. Lakshmi, goddess of good fortune. And then Nityananda Prabhu, deliverer of the fallen. So let's see how it can be interpreted, especially pertaining to your life. We're going to start with Lakshmi. Okay. If this is dealing with love in your life, love is coming to you, but it may take a while. Perhaps it's time to be bold and to take action and speak your mind in the pursuit of your true divine star soulmate. If it's love, abundance, good fortune are coming to you, and it will stay with you. And then if you guys are business owners, it'll be expanded. Enjoy it. Have fun. Again, inner childlike expression. Enjoy it. And then if you guys are in school, you're going to get rewarded scholarships and do well in your exams. And towards the future, we have good fortune will be in your long-term companion, successful marriage or partnerships coming with a faithful partner, and then maybe even possible travel. All right. All right, so Nityananda Prabhu. We have love heals all relationships but supports partners, but both partners must feel love and feel supported towards one another. Check whether if your feelings are truly mutual before you commit or you exit a relationship. So this is like if it comes to love for some of you. Abundance, spiritual abundance will be yours and always, and financial abundance will be yours and moderation. Friendships will also be yours if you share your blessings with others. So also be very giving, be generous when you can. Both spiritual and financial abundance are in the works for you and will be towards you. We have, there will be busy times at work, financially beneficial to you. Donate money to assist others. And then towards education, your studies, and if you allow time to meditate, everything will go well. And then with your future is being decided still. So ask for divine guidance, hence right here, divine guidance. And over the next 6 months will be vital for your future and your health and your success. All right, Shri Krishna, bottom of the deck. If it's dealing with love for you guys, lots of loving people may appear around you, but you should be wary of deception. So yes, live with an open heart, but use the power of discernment and don't fall prey to deceit. Lots of abundance is coming to you from both money and other blessings. If you allow fun into your life, always act with kindness, it will continue. So again, enjoy that inner childlike expression. Choose joy, choose pleasure, choose fun, and then always be kind. And then with work, if you guys have your business with new employees, some people may be out to deceive you. Trust those around you that are already there to assist you. But also, again, use discernment. For your education, focus on the present and study and do things to bring you closer to the Supreme God. Read the Bhagavad Gita. And then future, health will improve with more quiet time and meditation. Some people around you will cause you stress, but peace and joy are coming. So don't let people disrupt your peace. Protect your peace at all costs. It's the most expensive currency that you have, your energy. So don't just give that away to anybody, and exercise your boundaries and say no. It's okay to say no. Okay, grounded. Some of you guys may need to go outside and start grounding some. All right, let me read this. Why? I am bugging. And green might be a very significant color. I know it's been a very prominent color for me lately. So deals with health, the heart chakra, wealth, money, Archangel Raphael. So start tapping into the color green. It says, many of the most evolved beings on earth are quote unquote regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So have the courage to live your life and choose joy and be around nothing but joy. And be yourself at all times. It's the best way of true expression, because a lot of people don't really get to be who they are. And then look, courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. So take the steps that are shown for you to move forward. And trust the process. It may be scary at first, but mind you, you got to remind yourself, this is preparing me for what I've been asking for. And then we have right action. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and let what everything wants to come, come. So whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. That is learning detachment and learning to experience things. Because we are here on this in this world to experience, because you take nothing with you. You take nothing with you. You can only take the memories and the experiences with those that you loved and once loved and so forth. That's really why we're here. So while we're here, start using and cultivating your energy. All right, for this new moon, let's see what actions you guys are needing to take right now. Change. So you guys are going through change, and I don't know if you guys have been hearing this TikTok sound, and then you see the snake shedding skin. They say snakes only shed skin to become bigger snakes. So remember with the Shri Krishna, be careful of deception or if people try to come back into your life. Yes, it's okay to forgive if you're able to forgive, but if they did something so off the bat, I'm not saying be the elephant that pops up at people's funerals, but you don't always have to forgive, but you can make peace with the situation within yourself. And then look, boundaries. Start exercising your boundaries. Somebody might have leg tattoos or thigh tattoos. But exercise your boundaries, protect your peace at all costs. And look, Gaia, Mother Nature, get into some nature. Be in nature, be around trees, be around water. Make sure you hug a tree, make sure you cleanse yourself, and just, or maybe take a camping trip. Because it did say travel is in the works, so some of you maybe want to travel, do camping things, or just do a lot of outdoor activities, walk a trail, go hike a mountain, things of that sort, go to a park, or maybe you have a hidden gem or a trail you like to go to. But, or maybe falls or waterfalls. I'm thinking waterfalls. But yeah, but have fun. Go outside. Go outside, disconnect from the world a bit, and do something fun. Do something fun. Just breathe in good air. Don't worry about traffic. Don't worry about people, society, work, jobs, because, you know, society is going anyway. So just live your life. Do things that bring you peace right now. Carry bug spray if you need to. What else should I use? I'm going to use this deck. And this will be on my YouTube, guys. Alright, let's see. Okay. We have nostalgia. Focus on the here and now, so don't worry about the past. I know we're in these retrogrades. Neptune retrograde started, I think, didn't it? We're in Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde. They're both going to end in October. Neptune retrograde, I forgot when that ends, because I know we just started it. But we're in this retrograde. This is a time to just really reflect on things right now and learn from the past. Things come back from the past to teach us, not for us to be prisoners to them. Then universe, we're all just stardust. We're all just stardust. At the end of the day, like I said before, we're only here for an experience. We're only here for a good time, not a long time. So we're not different from the next person. Doesn't matter how society classes you or caste systems. We're all stardust. We're all people. We're all going to get buried underneath the same ground or in the urn, however, but we're not meant to be here for a very long time. So we're all just here to do lessons, complete cycles, and live life to the fullest, make an impact, make changes, do something, because Dharma is about your duty. What is your purpose here? And then mural, be your own first priority. So put yourself first. I feel like I have a collective. Yes, you do for others. Yes, you're generous. Yes, you're giving. But set boundaries, because I feel like I have a collective that's very overgiving. And that's why you're being called to really space away, detach, be in hermit mode for a little bit. Or have your hermit moments. Because it's very beneficial to recharge and replenish your energy. I'm talking to a collective that burns themselves out, and they need to put themselves first. Appreciate the likes, the loves, you guys. Make sure you share if you feel like I'm the reader for you. Hit that follow. I would greatly appreciate it. It's the best way to energetically donate towards my page. All right, let's see. Let's see how the angels, gods, and goddesses are guiding you at this time. Let's see how you guys are being guided. Angel of the universe, you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. So get out of that limited and lack mindset. Instead of feeling like, why is this happening to me? How is this happening for me? What is this trying to teach me? Show me. Start communicating. Start asking the questions that doesn't make you feel like you're a victim. Complaining is just a self-fulfilling prophecy of your victimhood. So try to use it for your advantage. Like, how can I win from the circumstances? What is this trying to teach me? What blessings are lined up? And you got to be present. You got to be present. You can't think about the past. You can't get anxious over the future. You got to focus on the here and now. All right, some of you guys, angels are guiding you towards diet and nutrition, to eat better, sleep better, have a good routine. Maybe listen to different music. Maybe fast from music, fast from social media, because diet doesn't always pertain to what you're eating. It's always what you're around. Are you around people that complain and gossip? Are you around people that like to that aren't humble? They're very ego driven. And then, you know, kinds of music, kinds of foods, all that stuff. So you may need to change up your routine. Pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what's good for you. So start tapping in. And as you treat your body well with respect of what you put into it, you start feeling different. You start being happier with yourself. You be wanting simple things. And you start taking care of yourself better. And you start getting more connected with the divine and what it's trying to tell you and what it's trying to show you. Bottom of the deck, we have Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong and present. So you guys are very intuitively gifted. I meant to use this in my last live, but I forgot. But it's okay. I guess it wasn't meant to be. So we're going to see. I'm going to tap into you guys' spiritual gifts. So make sure you guys start exercising your spiritual gifts here and now. Especially with this new moon. We have Wild Card. You are unpredictable and your qualities are uncertain, but you can't be held down. Nobody knows what to expect from you. Not even you, a jack of all trades. So you guys are very unpredictable and you just surprise people so much to where you surprise yourself. Then we have Starseeds. So I got Starseeds and Universe, Stardust. You are a traveling soul from another planet who incarnated on this earth to inspire and heal human beings and to participate in the planet's evolution. So as it's going through changes, you need to start tapping in on how you can contribute to the change. We're going to get a few more for you guys. Some of you guys are witches. Mind you, there are different types of witches. So make sure you research the kind of witches that there are. I think there's like 6 to 9 versions of witches. But make sure you look into all of them and see which category you fit into if you are. So you have a strong connection to the universe, and if developed through study and practice, you can live an empowered life that can bring forth positive changes. So you have the power to do things for good, and more good things will come to you. So you guys have the power to do whatever it is that you choose, but make sure you choose one that aligns with you and your highest good. Then we have Fashionista. You know how to dress the part, accentuating your best features and making heads turn your way and becoming the center of attention everywhere you go. So you know how to attract things by what you do, what you say, and how you dress. And I feel like you know how to look the part. I feel like you guys are good at really finessing. And like you trust it. It's like even if you don't know what you're doing, you just do it anyway. You look the part, act the part, even if you don't know what you're doing. And then people, you gravitate people. You gravitate opportunities. We have Uninhibited. We have your unbridled erotic energy in its purest, tantalizing form, having ability to help others release sexual fears and be more authentic in their sexual expression. And mind you, sacral energy, that's the orange, that's the passion, the excitement, and joy. So I feel like you're gonna help people get out of a guilt energy from shaming themselves of not being who they are, because all that expression, even with the Ganesha, the childlike expression, that pleasure, that joy, that fun energy, I feel like you're going to start influencing people to be more of who they are, but you also do it by you being who you are. So you start leading by example. We have Crystal Child. You are here to help uplift the planet of harsh energy, bringing forth healing and peace, and also assist humanity in soul growth and evolution. So some of you guys are crystal children. I know I'm an indigo child, but some people are rainbow children, crystal. And then some of you guys are shamans, or you know shamans or are studying shamanism. You can help tap into a powerful way of guiding your life and the lives of others, often through great struggle that you learn to break free and awaken the truth to help others. So I feel like you guys are a false reality destroyer. Like you burst false realities. You burst false bubbles. And you get people to be who they are. You awaken. And maybe you guys are also good with crystals. Some people use Reiki, access consciousness, or any other forms of any energetic works to help serve the community. And maybe the spiritual community. But if some of you guys are witches or good with hoodoo or any type of magic, make sure you study, make sure you practice, do your research. And some of these things, you're not going to know everything what the internet teaches you, because it's a practice you also have to be brought into. And you're only going to learn it when you're brought into it. And also if it's in your ancestral roots. So let's see. Get some Moonology messages. All right, we have, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release things that do not serve you. It's time to release things that do not align with you. You guys are going through a transformation, and you are going through transitions here. You guys know it, you see it, you sense it. And you're feeling like there's a shift within you, but that's the divine also trying to get your attention to time to focus on the bigger picture. And make sure your diet as well. Start connecting with nature. Like isolate from society a bit. Full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in the way. So drop that ego. And then let me get one more. All right, full moon in Cancer. Personal issues reaches resolution. We're in new moon energy, but all these full moon cards keep coming out. And full moon is about releasing. It's time for you that you start releasing negativity, fears, ego, things that are holding you back. And as you let it go, you allow more beautiful things to enter your life. But you got to stop holding on to the old. And then look, South Node, don't let your past hold you back. Why is it holding you back? Why are you giving the past so much attention when it already played out? It already did what it needed to do. It already taught you what you needed to be taught. So why are you giving it more energy than it needs to? If anything, you only revisit the past when you're trying to reflect on a lesson. Other than that, there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing else you can do about it. It's done. Finito. Capiche? I'm glad we understand each other. Love you guys. Mean it. All right, so I'm going to start using, before that, let's see what can possibly come your way and what you may need to watch out for. An official person, so maybe someone that owns their own business, someone that's militant, that works in forces or cops. You might meet somebody, an official person, or you guys might become an official person. We have child. Maybe you guys have kids, want to have kids. Maybe, again, you need to learn from your children or tap into that inner child. Expectations. I feel like you need to start reevaluating your standards, your boundaries here. And maybe you might be expecting something from the past, something to come up. Occupation. You guys are going to be working on your own business, your craft, your career. So I sense a lot of focused energy, or as you process these feelings that's holding you back, you're going to be able to have more space to focus. Coffin. With endings comes new beginnings. I see this as the World card. I see it as, you're putting a death to old things, old ways. One more, please. Ooh, okay. And thoughts. You could be thinking about somebody from the past. Some of you guys might be artists for some of you, or someone's an artist. Someone's deeply thinking about you, looking at your pictures. You're looking at somebody's pictures. But I feel like maybe you're expecting somebody who you're thinking about to reach out. But it really won't happen until you start cleansing out your auric fields, your energetic fields, and focusing on things that really matter at the present moment, because focusing on the past is not going to help anything. And then marriage. Some of you guys could be getting married, want to get married, or you were married to somebody. But marriage is in the cards. Marriage is in the cards. And then look, bad health. Make sure you take care of your health, your diet, and then concern. I feel like you guys worry so much. I feel like stress also contributes to your health and your peace of mind. So start doing things that de-stresses you, and start eating things that lowers your blood pressure. And look, wealthy man. You might have a wealthy man come into your life. You guys might be working to become a wealthy man, wealthy woman. But again, be aware of false people, of fake people. It did say it in the reading. It will be in my YouTube too if you guys want to rewatch. Beware of fake people. Use your intuition. Use discernment. You are going to have to start weaning some people out. And house. You guys are going to get maybe a new home, or maybe start redecorating, adding stuff to your home. And pathway, new beginning. And you're going to get a gift from the universe. You guys do have blessings in store for you. but you have to start doing your work. And sometimes your work is being present. Focus on the most simplest, most mundane things you may have to do. I said it in my last reading. It could be cleaning. It could be giving stuff away. It could be just decluttering. It could be just taking a walk, treating yourself to a place, getting hair done, nails done, or just go outside. Just go outside. Smell the roses. Go buy yourself flowers. Alright, I'm going to start using my decks from my Etsy shop. I do have a sale going on for some decks if you guys want to check it out. Word of Advice Bestie. That's the first one I'm going to use. We have never stopped learning and exploring. Travel. I mean, just because you hit a certain age, it doesn't mean you're exempt from learning. We're always here to learn something. And start traveling. Explore some stuff. We have listen more, speak less, and watch how people tell on themselves. So Spirit is saying don't say too much. Don't talk too much. Let people tell on themselves. Because there are certain things and certain people you need to watch out for as you move forward. And you're going to realize who you can't take with you on this journey. Appreciate you guys. Like, share. We have pick your battles. Not everything is worthy of your response and reaction, so don't let people get a rise out of you. Let people show you who they are. Alright, let me get some more. Take a break from your thoughts and go have some fun. So that's also with go out, travel, go to a museum, go do something. Do something fun for you. Stop being in your thoughts where you're entertaining the past and what could have happened, because you could do this shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it didn't. It didn't happen. All you can do is do better for next time. Just do better. We have, don't wait on other people to see your worth. Know your worth now. You are worthy now. I remember when I went to a Vincent van Gogh immersion experience art museum, and people did not see this person's worth. Yeah, they saw him as crazy, and I'm not gonna lie, if I was in that time period, I would have saw him as crazy too. Like, you cut your ear off, you're chasing your best friend around trying to kill them and strangle them and all that stuff, and mental illness. So I don't blame them, but he saw colors differently than other people, and people thought like it wasn't much. But as time went on, people started seeing their worth. So don't wait on other people to see your worth. You are worthy now. That's the point I'm trying to get across. You are worthy now. You are worthy now. Don't wait years later, or don't wait or feel like you gotta wait till you pass from this earth to be worthy. You're worthy now. You can make history now. One more. We have, your time and energy is valuable. Don't give it to the wasteful and the ungrateful. So be mindful of who you give your energy to. This is also a repeated message. You're going to have to use discernment. If you need to take a break from people, start tapping into your energy. Like, as you tap in, you're going to realize how more sensitive you are, but you're awakening your gifts. Like, you're going to realize if something is too much or an overextension when you don't have to. Do certain things. Honor your boundaries. Learn to say no, or I'm unable to do this right now. We have, whatever makes you smile, do it and keep doing it. Keep doing what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Let's see, we're going to use my note to self from the highest self, again in my Etsy shop. I have a sale going on in my Etsy. Let's see what your highest self wants you to say. We have, I'm proud of you, even if you feel like you're not where you should be. Be proud of yourself now. Be happy now. Don't wait till, oh, I'm waiting for this to come through or to happen in order to be happy. Be happy now. We have, it's not your fault. Be accountable, but never punish yourself. Things happen. Shit happens. And maybe that's why you're reflecting on the past hella heavy, but know where you need to be accountable for. Take responsibility, but don't let that hang over your head. All you can do really is just learn from it. Then we have, it's okay to be misunderstood. Those who are meant to be in your life will always understand. Again, those who are meant to be in your life. Don't try to force people to be in your life that ain't meant to be there. And stay true to your purpose. Stay true to your dharma and what you're supposed to be doing, your duty on this planet. All right, next we're going to use my brutally honest messages. Also in my shop, there's a sale going on. Oh wow, that's a lot of cards, and Spirit knows I don't move like that. All right, thank you. We have, you outgrew them. Face it, they weren't supposed to come with you for this part. So you're outgrowing a lot of people, whether you guys know it or not. What you want, what you require, what you're being prepared for is also requiring you to let go of certain people, because some people are only supposed to come with you to a certain length of period of time to show you certain things, to teach you, but now it's time to transition. Certain things aren't aligning with you with them anymore, and you got to make time for newness. We have, stop assisting motherfuckers you weren't assigned to. You can't save everybody. You can't bring everybody with you. You can't save everybody. Stop making everybody your assignment. Protect your peace. Like, the more you start trying to make everybody your assignment, you're also going to pick up their karmas that had nothing to do with you in the first place too, because you're taking on their traumas, their troubles, their indiscretions. Stop assisting people. You don't always have to help people. Hang up the cape. It's time that you save you, not other people. Save you first. You matter. Be your first priority. We have, put your foot down and call their asses out and stand up for yourself. You're going to have to start putting your foot down to certain people. Although not everybody's worthy of certain responses, assert your boundaries. Bottom of the deck, stop creating false scenarios that may not even happen. Just do the damn thing. So maybe you guys overthink doing the next thing, doing the next project, moving to the next chapter, when really you're creating scenarios in your head that's going to prevent you, but you won't even know until you do it. And it may not be that bad as you're creating it to be. Sometimes we create our own chaos and it stops us, and that creates more fears. Fear is created. Doubts are created. We created ourselves, or we let other people give us fear and doubts, and we start internalizing and identifying that and calling that our own. But if it's not your fears, it's not your doubt, where is this coming from? If it's coming from other people, why are they projecting and putting fears into your plans? Your plans are not their plans. All right, let's see what blessings are coming your way. This is my karmic rewards, also in my shop. Let's see what blessings are coming for you guys. This is a lot, but I'm going to take this first one because it flipped out. Happy marriage. So marriage, maybe you guys are going to start being in union. The last live I did is also premiering on my YouTube right now with today's date. It's on TikTok Live. But yes, if you guys are pertaining to love and want more of an in-depth love reading towards that, it's premiering now on my YouTube. All right, we have protected and divinely guided. So just like with the Kali deck and then the Ganesha, you guys are really protected. You're being prepared for what you've been asking, what you've been manifesting for, because the universe doesn't just always drop the things that you want. Like, hey, I want to get this blah, blah, blah. I want to get this kind of job, or I want to get this kind of person. They put you through things so you can be ready for it. They don't just give it off the bat. They prepare you so you know what to look out for. You exercise your discernment. You come along well in your healing journey. You're able to regulate and process your emotions. You're able to heighten your spiritual gifts. Also, knowing how to know what's what. Basically, they prepare you so you can maintain it. And people come into your life for seasons. And then look, we have trading in toxic people for healthier ones. So you gotta let some folks go. You're finna get some better people. You're gonna get a better soul family, better friends, etc., better lover. You just gotta let certain people go. And I feel like you know who you have to let go of. Or, keep people at a distance because they're on their journey and they got some stuff that they need to sort out and work through, but you can't keep helping them. Then we have recognition. I feel like you guys are going to get some sort of recognition here. Some high honor. Again, official person did come out, so it might be regarding to you. Maybe you guys might be an official person, might get some recognition, that promotion, expanding here, or if you guys are expanding on the occult, you're going to build your spiritual family, spiritual platform, if you guys are into platforms. But nonetheless, you guys are going to be growing right here. And it's going to make you smile. And then look, behind here it says, you never know who you will inspire. Keep going. Keep going. You keep burning yourself out and giving your energy to people that really don't deserve it. And that's wasting and holding up your time and holding up your divine purpose. And that's why things are causing shifts within you, because Spirit is trying to tell you it's time to let people go. It's time to move on from this job. It's time to move on from things that are just wearing you down. It's time to let go and get ready for that next chapter, that next pathway. So what will you do? What will you do indeed? Now, I'm going to get a little bit of tarot, and we're going to close this reading out. Keep in mind whatever zodiacs I spew out. If it resonates, all the better. If not, follow the message. It's all just energy, and there's no gender. And if you guys are interested in zodiac readings, I did post a YouTube on zodiacs. So the elements with the highest interactions, whether you like, share, and subscribe and comment, the zodiacs are time-stamped in each element. For instance, if you're a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, it's a mini read for each sign. But if I get the most interaction from you guys will get the bonus on my YouTube. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got for my collective, what they need to know. Queen of Swords. This is Queen of Boundaries right here. Libra energy or Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like you guys need to say what you mean and mean what you say. Whenever you peep BS, don't be afraid to cut it out. Don't be afraid to use that sword. We got Death, Scorpio. With death comes transformations. You guys are about to start evolving. Transition, you're going to have to put an end to old situations that don't serve you. Look, for the sake of your happiness, Sun. And Sun is also the illuminator. You guys are going to have some truth coming in soon. Leo energy. Might be in Leo season. Doesn't have to be. And I feel like you're going to start setting the record straight. No more mind games. No more petty arguments. No more going back and forth. No more time for the drama. Five of Swords reverse, Aquarius energy. Like, it's time for newness. It's time for change energy. It's time for change. But if you want to see the change outside of you, you got to have the change within you. Because as within, as without. All right, tell me a little more. All right, Knight of Wands. I feel like it's time to really start going into your passions. Aries or Leo, Sag. Don't be wishy-washy. Don't be hot and cold. It's time to really start taking action. Have fun. Be excited with it. Choose joy. Don't wait on other people. Because you're going to be waiting on other people that still got internal work that they need to work on. But if you're ahead of the grade, and if it's time for you to graduate, it's time for you to graduate. Fool, Aquarius energy. It's time for new beginnings. Time for new beginnings. Like, blessings are upon the horizons, and then like Sun is coming out when it comes to over here. It's time to move forward towards your happiness, towards your divinely guided path. And wow, Five of Swords reverse again, and I already explained this. Be clear. And if people aren't being clear with you, cut them out. Anything that doesn't align, that doesn't resonate, cut them out. You got to start simplifying your life. Stop making things complicated. You make it complicated when people overstay their welcome. Well, they're my family. Start looking at your family as people. Stop giving people too much credit. Oh, we've been friends for X amount of years. Doesn't matter. They're still on their journey. Start looking at them as people. Yes, you can have love for them. But some people you got to love from a distance. Bottom of the deck, we have Hangman, Pisces energy. Start looking at things in a different light. And remember when Spirit said, don't talk too much. Let people tell on themselves. Start using your discernment. Start being an observer. Start peeping things. Start peeping things. Because if not, if you have to react to every little thing, you're going to be blocking your blessings with this Ace of Cups reverse. And I feel like you poured all that you can pour out to people. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So now it's time to retreat, time to go into hermit mode, time to replenish your energy, go into nature, isolate a bit, get away from social media for a little bit. Virgo energy. Start focusing on your home life, your foundation with this Four of Wands, your marriage if you guys are planning on getting married or you guys are in a relationship. Focus on the things that matter, the security, the household. Aries energy. And I feel like you guys need to stop ignoring the signs and what Spirit is trying to give you with this Four of Cups reverse. Cancer energy. And Hierophant, it's time to get onto your spiritual path. Taurus energy. It's time to really, maybe you guys need a spiritual teacher, a coach, maybe a therapist or a mentor, or maybe you guys are mentors, but it's time to tap back in. You're not aligned of where you should be. And it's hindering you from taking risk and to move forward. And it's causing some fear here when really you have all the tools. You guys have all the tools, Aries, Leo, Sag. And maybe you guys feel like you're impatient or it's not the right time, Temperance reverse. But there's lack of balance. There's lack of harmony here. And you need to start pouring back into yourself and treating yourself so that way you can properly manifest with all the elements and the ethers into your favor. When you're aligned, when you're balanced, when you're more grounded within yourself, that's when things can start coming and you start having that wish fulfillment. But right now, there's this emotional codependency here where you let other people bleed onto you, or you feel like you need people when really, no, you have everything within you. And you need to work on that codependency because it's only going to cause more burdens here with this Ten of Wands. And the weight's only going to get heavier until you start saying no. Start giving to yourself with this Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Give your energy where it's needed. Yes, be generous. Yes, be kind. But don't overgive. And look, Justice reverse. You're doing yourself an injustice. The more you keep doing things that don't align with you and things that stresses you out and things that hinders your peace. Because if you're not fair to yourself, how can you really be fair to other people? Yeses are expensive, so exercise your no's. And when you bleed out all the yeses, you're not going to have any yeses left, and the things you should be saying yes to, it's insufficient. You're in a deficit. You're in a yes deficit. So exercise those no's with that Justice reverse. So the karmic scales could be in your favor, Libra energy, and then the Star. Again, some of you guys really could be public figures in the public eye. Maybe you guys are still in the healing phase, but your wish fulfillment is going to come. But you got to really put in the work and isolate a bit. And Knight of Pentacles, take your time with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't rush yourself. Don't rush the process. And then behind that is Page of Pentacles. Sometimes you got to start scratch from brand new. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it is going to be in your favor with this Two of Wands reverse. Look, you guys got to be decisive. You guys have a new pathway. I feel like you guys are hesitating on this new beginning, or the new beginning isn't in the vibration with you. It's not showing itself up to you because you're not making decisions. You're not doing the necessary work to make yourself aligned. You got to eat right. You got to have some alone time. You got to be present. You got to make sure you're letting go of things so you can add more things into it. What's your balance looking like? And look, 9 of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy, Virgo. Taking care of yourself, spoiling yourself. It's time that y'all need to start spoiling yourselves a bit too. Don't overdo it. Start catering to yourself. Enjoy your pleasures and taking care of you. I feel like your finances are going to be fine. And then look, Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy, Sag, Pisces, and fixed energy, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. It's in your favor. It's your time. And I feel like with the High Priestess, it's time to really start speaking up. Start speaking. Start speaking on how people are like, it's too much. Some things are too much. And you don't align with certain people anymore with this 2 of Cups, reverse Cancer energy, Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces with this High Priestess. You need to start speaking up. I feel like, yeah, assert your boundaries. That you don't have much to give. You don't have much to nurture until you nurtured yourself. And 2 of Cups reverse, you can't pour into other people if you can't pour into yourself. And some people are just taking advantage of what you're pouring. So again, use your discernment because they're going to deplete you and then you might snap on people. Queen of Wands, Leo or Aries, Sag. So what will you do? What will you do? The choice is yours at the end of the day. But I feel like you guys know what you're needing to do. Again, this will be on my YouTube, so you guys can rewatch it. I appreciate you guys contributing, liking, sharing, and following me if you feel like I'm the reader for you. I will be doing a live reading on YouTube from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern time for you guys. So whatever questions or mini reads you want, come and visit me on my YouTube. And make sure you look at my community board as well. And anybody wanting Zodiac readings, it's on my YouTube, and I just posted them last night. But love you guys. Take care. Namaste, Ashe. Ashe, namaste.